Hi Leo, so we're back. This is the second part. So if you haven't watched the previous part, please do so because this is the continuation of the previous reading, which is this will be the near future or outcome. So this will be your near future. Coming will be between like 7 days after the first reading. So let's see here. 7 days or within 7 days. So we have here the priestess, seven of sword, three of cups, nine of pentacles. We have here the empress, tower. We have the queen of the wand, the queen of the cups, two of cups. We have here justice and the hierophant. Now try to read this. So this is your near future. Based on this part, coming within 7 days. So you came that person already came to your life. If you read the previous video, and then within 7 days, you will contemplate about what you have said to that person, and you were on the terms of you're gonna think about it, and then you will had this like negative thoughts and bring back again the memories that what that person did to you. Now coming here is that you knew by yourself that this person is never been healthy but been a part of your life, and you're thinking here that this person is playing you emotionally, or you're thinking that this person not intentionally playing emotionally, but right now it's playing your emotions like up and down and stuff like that, giving you the sweet and the but more on the bitterness of the relationship you had with this person. Could be blood related, could be lovers, could be co-workers before, like very best friends, close friends, and suddenly turn to enemies. Now base here is that you were hearing stuff with your close friends that you're allied with, or could also be showing you the facts that what this person been ruining other people too, and at the same time, if not ruining other people, are doing or talking bad things also with this person. And so it's more like it's like gossip, or at the same time it could also be like news that's been happening around you with certain with specifically with this person, and it's playing around your emotion. So that's your near future. Before we comment on anything about that, let's try to get the outcome first. Okay, you have the nine of cups, knave of wand, four of sword. We have here the hierophant, the strength. We have here the king of cups, the chariot, the one of wand, ten of cups, six of wand, I mean sword, and then we have here the six of wand. Coming here. Okay, so say far future. So say here, because this is again the far future, depends on what circumstances, because this is again a general reading. So okay, so giving you a scenario. So if you were the person what we have read before in the near future, is that you knew, so you were keep hearing news about this person, and you knew this person will be what do you call this one, doing some weird things out of the blue, and then there you will either successfully thought what he or she would do in the future, and then you are definitely right. Like he, for example, you predict already that this person will ruin again or his life by for example, that person is a gambler, and then you knew by yourself that he will just gamble the money that and stuff like that, and you already predict it, and then on the prediction that you did, it really did come true. This is like a far future that what it's saying here. So temperance, yes. So saying here is that also at the same time is you're trying to, what do you call this one, even if you try to minimize as well as your connection with this person, but you're emotionally outburst here, saying that you still care about what would happen to him or her. Could be, for example, for some, because that his brother, sister, that's a former lover, you will still wanted to hear what's happening, and for the downfall of that person, of course, you will be hurt. Sometimes you will feel embarrassed at the same time. And it's very normal to feel that way too. So, okay. Like the total of those kind of reading in the far future is more of her that person downfall. Now let's try to analyze all of it here. So say to you Leo that the thing about near future and future is that you could tweak it a bit if not be able to change anything. So when if you were able to hear or watch the previous video, because this kind of reading is never been easy because we are involved on the person that we never wanted to be involved with again, but it just cannot help that we were to get involved again with these people. Is that how how are you in terms of tolerance of meeting this person again, and hearing about the downfall that will come on the near future and future, as what you we already read about. Like are you just going to detach yourself, or are you gonna try to help that person? So what the tarot is trying to say in here, it's of course because this is a reading, the tarot is much more concerned about you emotionally and how you will perceive this. Because whatever you think that you think of, for example, you say, "Hey, I'm done with this. See, I won't help this person anymore," and then for future that would happen is that you will get hurt, you will get more, you will get into fight with people because of what they're gonna do. And then just remember here, Leo, what the tarot is trying to say, or we're trying to say in here, is that um, make sure when you do something with this kind of scenario is that the thing that you won't regret. Because once that you made this kind of action, this kind of a permanent thing or permanent um, separation between you person, for example, this is your previous lover, or this is your brother that this is just an example, okay, or a brother who keep gambling and stuff like that, or a friend who did like a very miserable about money and stuff like that. Make sure that when you really end this, you will really, sure that you will end this without any regret. Because what I'm seeing here, based on the present and the future, far future, is that you were regretting um, not helping enough. You're thinking you're not helping enough, or you're thinking that you never, you could say those things to her or him, but never other people. So what I'm saying here is that you really care about this person still, and it's never been over. And if in that case that it is tweaking what we did or you did on the previous reading, or since again this is the tweaking the near future and future, or changing it directly, is that if you think that that scenario will happen to you, that you will regret it, then far from now it's best that you help that person, because you see what I mean here. When the time comes that that person is at their worst in the far future, you get into the fight to people because you care about that person. Personally, you still care about that. You've never been over. You say here that yeah, she's a worse person, he's a worse person, but then why come into what that they are siding with you? Because those people that you got into fight could be also your peers, or could also your other family member, or it could be your friends. But why did you get still in a fight if you were not, never been affected, or you never care about this person, you're over it? Why do you still feel hurt? You know what I'm saying? So based on what it said, you have to live a life that you should never regret, or do an action that you should never regret. And if you think that there's a second chance for this person, or even just a tiny bit, you knew that nothing would happen if you help, then but if there's just a tiny bit, then maybe you could seek help together with with another person, so that maybe a professional person that can help that person, your friend, family. And then also, I think you also need help by yourself to control your anger and your emotion at the same time. I hope you understand what we're trying to say in here, and I hope to see you next time. See ya.